Have you ever felt like your pain prevents you from reaching your full potential? Do you think your struggles could actually become a source of strength? Are you ready to learn how Buddhism can help transform your pain into a pathway to enlightenment? In this video, we'll explore how to turn pain into power through Buddhist teachings. We all face pain and suffering in our lives, whether from the loss of a loved one, enduring a breakup, or simply coping with daily stress. These experiences can feel like a thorn's prick, sharp and immediate, with lingering discomfort. But what if these moments of pain could lead to substantial personal growth? In Buddhism, pain is more than something to endure. It's a catalyst for transformation. Imagine life's challenges as a roller coaster's highs and lows. Like a caterpillar metamorphosing into a butterfly, our struggles can lead to profound growth and enlightenment. Throughout this video, we'll simplify complex Buddhist concepts into practical insights that you can apply in everyday life. By approaching pain with mindfulness and compassion, we start to view it not as a barrier, but as a bridge to resilience and inner strength. We'll cover the four noble truths of Buddhism, offering a framework for understanding and overcoming suffering. We'll also discuss impermanence, which teaches us to release attachments and embrace the present. Mindfulness will be spotlighted as a crucial tool for present awareness and conscious decision-making, helping us transform pain. Additionally, cultivating compassion and loving kindness will be shown as vital for personal growth and empathizing with others' pain. By the end of this video, you'll see how pain can be a powerful tool for mindful and compassionate living, leading to liberation and inner peace. Stay with us to discover these transformative insights. Lesson 1. Understanding pain and suffering. Pain touches everyone's life. Imagine the profound sadness of losing someone you love, like a weight on your heart, making it difficult to see beyond the grief. This universal experience, sharp and sudden, leaves a lasting impact. Yet, in Buddhism, pain is not just an adversary, it's a teacher that guides us toward understanding and growth. Consider the minor pains of disappointment when expectations are unmet. These moments reveal our deep attachments and desires. Gautama Buddha's teachings highlight suffering as an intrinsic part of life. By recognizing this, we begin the journey of transformation. Life's inherent ups and downs are like a roller coaster. Both the highs and lows are essential. Accepting this helps us manage life's challenges with more grace. When we embrace pain as a natural aspect of existence, it becomes a source of growth, not fear. Reflect on the caterpillar's transformation into a butterfly, a challenging yet necessary change. Similarly, our struggles can foster profound personal transformation, making us stronger and more resilient. In our daily lives, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by pain and suffering. However, Buddhism provides a method to understand and manage these challenges. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to remain present with our pain without being consumed by it. Mindfulness enables us to observe our thoughts and feelings impartially, creating a space to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This practice can fundamentally change our relationship with pain, transforming it into a source of strength and wisdom. Understanding pain and suffering is the first step toward overcoming them. By acknowledging pain as a universal experience, recognizing it as part of life's natural fluctuations, and seeing it as an opportunity for growth, we begin to approach it with a mindful and compassionate heart. This attitude not only alleviates our own suffering, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Lesson 2. The nature of suffering and attachment. Suffering often arises from our attachments to people, possessions, and outcomes. For example, consider the deep hurt felt during a breakup. The sense of loss can seem unbearable. This pain primarily stems from our attachment to the relationship and the future we envisioned together. In Buddhism, such attachments are seen as fundamental causes of suffering. We cling to what we desire, fearing loss, but this clinging inevitably leads to pain when reality does not align with our expectations. Life is like a roller coaster, full of highs and lows. At the peaks, everything feels wonderful, but the troughs can bring significant distress. Buddha taught that our desires to maintain the highs and avoid the lows significantly fuel our suffering. Understanding this dynamic helps us begin to let go of our attachments and embrace a more peaceful existence. Consider someone devastated by a breakup. Their suffering is not just from losing the relationship, but also from their attachment to an idealized future with that person. This attachment creates an illusion of permanence, intensifying the pain when that future does not materialize. Gautama Buddha's second noble truth explains that attachment is indeed the root of suffering. By recognizing this, we can start to tackle the underlying causes of our distress. Imagine life as a flowing river, constantly changing. Attempting to grasp something in this river is as futile as trying to stop the water's flow. The concept of impermanence in Buddhism teaches us that everything is in constant flux, and clinging to anything only heightens our suffering. By embracing impermanence, we can start to release our attachments and find peace in the present moment. Mindfulness plays a pivotal role in understanding and managing our attachments. Through mindfulness practice, we become acutely aware of our thoughts and feelings. We recognize when we are clinging too tightly to something and can gently remind ourselves to let go. This isn't about becoming detached, but about caring deeply without clinging, appreciating the present instead of fearing future loss. In our daily lives, we often feel overwhelmed by pain and suffering because of our attachments. Buddhism provides a roadmap to understand and navigate these feelings. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to remain present with our pain without being overwhelmed by it. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, giving us the space to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. In summary, suffering often arises from our attachments. By understanding the nature of life's fluctuations, recognizing attachment as a cause of suffering, accepting impermanence, and practicing mindfulness, we can begin to let go of our clinging. This approach not only reduces suffering, but also fosters a more peaceful and content existence in the present moment. Lesson 3. Transforming pain through mindfulness. Feeling overwhelmed by stress and anxiety is common in our fast-paced world. Imagine someone trying to balance work, family, and personal time. The constant pressure can make them feel like they're drowning in responsibilities. This kind of pain and stress can seem insurmountable, but Buddhism offers a powerful tool for relief: mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, attentively observing our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to observe our pain rather than being consumed by it. This shift in perspective can be transformative. Instead of viewing pain as an adversary, we begin to see it as a part of our life experience, a teacher from which we can learn. Consider how diamonds are formed. Under extreme pressure and intense heat, a simple piece of carbon is transformed into a stunning, valuable gem. Similarly, our pain can serve as this pressure, molding us into stronger, more resilient individuals. Through mindfulness practice, we give ourselves the space to stay present with our pain, allowing it to teach us and aid in our growth. Imagine someone overwhelmed by their busy life, deciding to dedicate a few moments each day to mindfulness practice. In a quiet spot, they close their eyes and focus on their breathing. Initially, their mind races with worries and to-do lists, but gradually, they begin to observe their thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. They start to experience a sense of calm and clarity, even amidst chaos. Gautama Buddha taught that mindfulness is a path to liberation. By being present, we can break free from the cycle of suffering caused by our attachments and desires. Mindfulness creates a space between our thoughts and reactions, empowering us to choose how we respond to pain, rather than reacting impulsively or out of habit. This mindful approach can transform our relationship with pain, turning it into a source of strength and wisdom. Moreover, mindfulness helps us develop compassion for ourselves and others. When we are present with our pain, we understand it more clearly and can empathize more deeply with the suffering of others. By practicing mindfulness, we not only transform our own pain, but also cultivate a profound connection with the world around us. In our daily lives, amidst the whirlwind of activities and stress, taking a few moments each day for mindfulness practice can revolutionize our relationship with pain. We learn to stay present with our feelings, observe them without judgment, and respond with compassion and wisdom. This practice enables us to harness pain as a powerful tool for personal growth and inner peace. To summarize, transforming pain through mindfulness involves being fully present, viewing pain as an opportunity for growth, creating space between thoughts and reactions, and developing compassion for ourselves and others. By embracing mindfulness, we can turn pain into a source of strength and wisdom, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Lesson 4. Embracing change and impermanence. Change is a constant part of life, yet it can be challenging to accept. Imagine losing your job. Fear and uncertainty may feel overwhelming, shaking our sense of stability and causing stress and anxiety. Buddhism teaches us that change is not only natural, but also essential. Embracing change and understanding impermanence can help us find peace even in the face of uncertainty. Think of life as a flowing river. Its waters are always moving, changing shape and course. Trying to hold on to a specific moment in this river is like trying to grasp water in your hands. It slips through your fingers. This concept of impermanence in Buddhism emphasizes that everything is always changing and nothing remains the same forever. By accepting this truth, we can learn to let go of our attachments and find peace in the present moment. Consider the metaphor of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. The caterpillar must undergo struggle and change to become a butterfly. This process, though challenging, is necessary for transformation. Similarly, change in our lives, even when difficult, can lead to growth and new beginnings. When we embrace change, we open ourselves to new possibilities and opportunities. Imagine someone who loses their job. Initially, they may feel fearful and unsure about the future. However, by embracing change as an opportunity, this shift in perspective might lead them to discover a new career path that they are passionate about, potentially bringing greater fulfillment and happiness than they had previously imagined. Embracing change allows us to move forward and grow, rather than remaining stuck in fear and resistance. Mindfulness can assist us in navigating change more gracefully. Through mindfulness practice, we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings. We learn to observe our reactions to change without becoming overwhelmed, enabling us to respond with clarity and calmness. Instead of fearing change, mindfulness encourages us to approach it with curiosity and openness. It teaches us to appreciate the present moment, focusing on what we have now rather than worrying about what might come. In our daily lives, change is inevitable. By understanding and embracing the impermanence of all things, we can find peace and stability within ourselves. We learn to let go of attachments and expectations, creating space for new experiences and personal growth. This approach not only equips us to deal with change effectively, but also fosters a more fulfilling and meaningful life. To sum up, embracing change and impermanence involves recognizing life's constant flux, viewing change as an opportunity for growth, using mindfulness to navigate transitions, and letting go of attachments. By accepting life's impermanence, we can cultivate inner peace and stability, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Lesson 5. Developing compassion and empathy. Developing compassion and empathy is essential for personal growth and fostering strong connections with others. Imagine holding a grudge against a friend who has wronged you. The resentment feels like a heavy burden, impacting your happiness and peace of mind. Buddhism teaches that by practicing compassion and empathy, we can lighten this burden and find a path to healing and understanding. Pain is a shared human experience. Everyone goes through suffering at some point. When we recognize this universal truth, we can connect with others on a deeper level. Instead of solely focusing on our own pain, we begin to see and understand the struggles of others. This shift in perspective helps us develop compassion. By acknowledging and empathizing with others' pain, we open our hearts and feel more connected to the world around us. Consider a person feeling anger toward a friend who betrayed them. Through practicing compassion, they come to understand that their friend may have acted out of their own pain and confusion. This understanding doesn't excuse hurtful behavior, but fosters empathy and promotes healing. Gautama Buddha's teaching of metta, or loving kindness, encourages us to extend love and kindness not only to others, but also to ourselves. By practicing loving kindness, we can heal and transform our relationships. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in developing compassion and empathy, allowing us to be more present and attentive to the feelings of others and ourselves, enhancing our ability to connect and empathize. When we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of our own feelings and the feelings of others. We learn to observe these emotions without judgment, creating space for empathy to grow. Mindfulness helps us respond to others with kindness and understanding rather than reacting impulsively out of anger or hurt. This mindful approach fosters deeper connections and more harmonious relationships. Imagine someone who regularly practices mindfulness and loving kindness meditation. They focus on sending positive thoughts and feelings to others. Over time, they notice a significant change in their interactions. They become more patient, understanding, and compassionate. This practice not only enhances their relationships, but also brings a sense of peace and fulfillment to their own lives. In our daily lives, we encounter many situations where developing compassion and empathy can make a significant difference. By understanding that everyone experiences pain, practicing mindfulness to stay present with our feelings, and extending loving kindness to ourselves and others, we can transform our interactions and build deeper, more meaningful connections. This approach not only helps us heal from our own pain, but also contributes to creating a more compassionate and empathetic world. To summarize, developing compassion and empathy involves recognizing the shared human experience of pain, understanding others' struggles, practicing loving kindness, using mindfulness to stay present with our feelings, and responding with kindness and understanding. By embracing these practices, we can heal our relationships, connect more deeply with others, and find greater peace and fulfillment in our own lives. Lesson 7. Finding inner peace through meditation. Finding inner peace through meditation is something many of us seek, especially in our hectic lives. Meditation serves as a powerful tool to help us achieve that peace. Imagine someone who feels constantly stressed and anxious, their mind overwhelmed with worries. Meditation can provide a pathway to calm the mind and discover tranquility. Meditation involves focusing the mind and being fully present in the moment. It can be as simple as sitting quietly and paying attention to your breath. Through meditation, you allow your mind to settle and become still. This stillness enables you to connect with a deeper sense of peace that always resides within you, even amidst life's chaos. Consider starting your day with a few minutes of meditation. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, and focus on your breathing. Initially, your mind may be busy with thoughts about the day ahead, but as you continue to focus on your breath, you begin to feel more calm and centered. This daily practice helps you approach your day with a clearer and more peaceful mind. Gautama Buddha taught that meditation is a path to enlightenment. It helps us perceive things as they truly are, free from the distractions of our thoughts and emotions. Through meditation, we learn to observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them, gaining insight into the nature of our mind and the patterns that contribute to our stress and suffering. Mindfulness meditation, in particular, emphasizes being present in the moment, paying attention to what is happening right now without judgment. For instance, during meditation, you might notice if a thought arises during meditation, you simply notice it and let it go, returning your focus to your breath. This practice cultivates a habit of presence, fostering peace and clarity in your everyday life. Another significant aspect of meditation is the development of compassion. During meditation, you can practice loving kindness by sending positive thoughts and wishes to yourself and others. For example, silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy" or "May others be happy" fosters a sense of connection and empathy. In our daily lives, finding time to meditate may seem challenging, but even a few minutes a day can make a significant difference. By integrating meditation into our routine, we cultivate inner peace and bring more calm and clarity into our lives. Meditation helps us remain grounded and centered, regardless of the challenges we face. Finding inner peace through meditation involves focusing the mind, being present in the moment, observing our thoughts, developing compassion, and making meditation a regular practice. By embracing these practices, we can connect with a deeper sense of peace and invite more tranquility into our lives. Lesson 8. The power of resilience and perseverance. Resilience and perseverance are crucial qualities that enable us to navigate the highs and lows of life effectively. Imagine an entrepreneur facing repeated business failures. Each setback feels like a heavy blow, yet they choose to persist rather than give up. This determination to confront challenges and continue moving forward embodies resilience. Resilience can be likened to a muscle that strengthens with each difficulty overcome. Each time we face adversity and push through it, our resilience grows. Consider the bamboo tree, which bends but does not break in strong winds. This flexibility and strength symbolize resilience, allowing us to manage life's challenges more effectively by remaining adaptable under pressure. Perseverance is closely intertwined with resilience. It's the ability to persist despite difficulties. Think of Thomas Edison, who experienced thousands of failures before successfully inventing the light bulb. His perseverance illustrates that success often follows many setbacks. Through perseverance, we learn from mistakes and become stronger individuals. Gautama Buddha taught that life entails suffering and challenges, but through cultivating resilience and perseverance, we can overcome these obstacles. Meditation serves as a potent tool in this process. By meditating, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed, thereby building mental strength and clarity, essential components of resilience. Imagine someone who practices regular meditation. They sit quietly, focus on their breathing, and allow thoughts to come and go without judgment. Over time, This practice cultivates a calm and focused mind. When confronted with difficulties, they can maintain composure and think clearly, enabling them to find solutions and persist through tough times. Maintaining a positive mindset is another critical aspect of resilience. When we approach challenges with optimism, we are more likely to perceive opportunities rather than obstacles, fueling motivation and fortifying resilience. When we approach challenges with optimism, we are more likely to perceive them as opportunities rather than obstacles. Consider an athlete who loses a race but views it as an opportunity to improve and intensify their training. This positive outlook fuels motivation and fortifies resilience. Lesson 9. Living a life of purpose and meaning. Living a life of purpose and meaning is a universal aspiration, yet many struggle to find direction and fulfillment. Imagine someone who wakes up each day feeling lost and unfulfilled, unsure of their life's direction. This sense of aimlessness can be distressing, but Buddhism offers profound guidance on how to discover purpose. Gautama Buddha taught that living in accordance with the Eightfold Path can lead us to true purpose and fulfillment. The Eightfold Path includes 1. Right understanding. Developing a deep understanding of life's realities, including suffering, impermanence, and the nature of existence. 2. Right intention. Committing to ethical and wholesome intentions in all actions. 3. Right speech. Speaking truthfully, kindly, and wisely. 4. Right action. Acting in ways that promote harmony, kindness, and ethical conduct. 5. Right livelihood. Engaging in work that is ethical and aligns with one's values. 6. Right effort. Cultivating positive qualities and abandoning negative habits. 7. Right mindfulness. Being aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions in the present moment without judgment. 8. Right concentration. Developing mental focus and clarity through meditation and mindfulness practices. By following these principles, we align our lives with our deepest values and aspirations, finding a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. For example, someone might choose a career path that allows them to make a positive impact on others, bringing them deep satisfaction and purpose. Self-reflection is another essential practice in discovering purpose. Taking time daily to contemplate our goals, values, and what truly matters to us can provide clarity and guide us towards a more meaningful life. Keeping a journal, meditating, or simply engaging in quiet introspection can help us gain insights into our purpose and direction. Mindfulness also plays a crucial role in living a purposeful life. By staying present and fully engaged in our activities, whether at work or in daily tasks, we bring more meaning to everything we do. This presence allows us to appreciate the impact of our efforts and fosters a deeper connection with our actions. Furthermore, living a life of purpose often involves serving others. By helping those in need or contributing to the well-being of our community, we not only create connections, but also find a profound sense of purpose and joy in our own lives. Volunteering at a local shelter, for instance, can bring immense satisfaction by knowing one is making a tangible difference in others' lives. Lesson 10. Cultivating joy and gratitude. Cultivating joy and gratitude is essential for enhancing our quality of life and overall well-being. Joy arises from appreciating the good in our lives, while gratitude involves recognizing and being thankful for these blessings. These attitudes can transform our everyday experiences, turning ordinary moments into sources of happiness. Imagine someone who starts each day by listing things they are grateful for. This simple practice sets a positive tone for the day, shifting focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. By acknowledging the good, whether it's the warmth of the sun, a friend's kindness, or a successful project at work, we cultivate a mindset of abundance and joy. Buddhism teaches that joy and gratitude are not just responses to external circumstances, they are attitudes we can develop independently of our situations. This is where mindfulness becomes invaluable. By being fully present and attentive to the current moment, we can find joy in simple pleasures and maintain a grateful heart, even in challenging times. For example, during a mindful walk, one might notice the intricate details of a leaf, the softness of the breeze, or the playful chirping of birds. These observations can elicit feelings of joy and gratitude for the beauty of nature and the miracle of life itself. Moreover, practicing gratitude can strengthen our relationships. When we express appreciation for others, it not only boosts their morale, but also deepens our connections, creating more meaningful interactions. This mutual appreciation builds a supportive and joyful community. To cultivate joy and gratitude, consider engaging in daily practices such as keeping a gratitude journal, performing acts of kindness, and taking time to reflect on the positive aspects of your day. Meditation can also be a powerful tool, as it helps calm the mind and brings our focus to the present, where gratitude and joy naturally reside. In conclusion, by actively cultivating joy and gratitude through mindfulness, reflection, and appreciation, we can enhance our life satisfaction and contribute to a more positive and supportive environment around us.